Hey, that was a quick start. Hey, I was out here in the morning kind of enjoying really kind of nice Florida day. So last week I had mentioned that I'm going to do a kind of break down Christianity, break down God, break down all this stuff because it seems like there are a lot of people that don't have this church experience and don't really understand what God, Christianity, the Bible is, other than what they've heard in like movies or TV or magazines. And I saw these commercials talking about what is the typical sinner's prayer, the evangelical message. And it starts off with God. Even in the Bible, the Christian Bible, the very first phrase in the Bible, the first 4 words that start off the Bible, it says, "In the beginning, God." So who is God? I mean, who is he? Is it an it? Is it a force? Is it a concept? So I said that last week, I said that a lot of people that I've met are really agnostics. They believe something made all this stuff, something guided this. They're not sure we can realize what this something is. And this something is God. So what is God? And I wanted to break down what God is. We talk about God the Father. First off, he's a father, which means he's male, which means he's a dad. So why father? Why not mother? There are a lot of different answers. The biggest one is that was the patriarchal society, the man ruled. There is some truth in that. Some say that there's a word for God, Elohim, which is a male word, Yahweh, male word. But I think it goes to God's character, which makes him a male. You know, God is said to be a creator. He created. He made the earth. He made the universe. There's something to be said for that. God is called our protector, our stronghold, our defender, our provider. And in the day, and I would dare say today, these are roles for dads, for fathers. Not that mothers can't do this, and not that God is exclusively male. I really think he's beyond gender. We see this in the book of Proverbs. This is the book of wisdom, a collection of sayings, some inspired, some came that were brought together that were in popular use in Middle Eastern society. But in this book of wisdom, this book of Proverbs, wisdom, one of the attributes of God, is called she. Isn't that kind of cool? That wisdom is female. So, yes, we refer to God the Father, but it doesn't mean that he is only... how do I want to say this? I gotta say it carefully. That he only has male attributes. He has all attributes of humankind, which goes into the next part of God. It says that when God created human beings, and this goes partly to the sinner's prayer, partly to why Christianity believes that we need a relationship with him, why he's the answer to all our problems. It says in the beginning that God breathed his spirit into us. They were created in the image of God. When I was in seminary, I spent a lot of time wrestling with what this image of God is. What makes us different from animals? What makes us different from angels, if you believe in angels? What makes us unique? And you find that answer, I truly believe, in 1 John 4:8. And it says in there, at the end of 1 John 4:8, it says, God is love. When he gave us that spirit, when he gave us his spirit, he gave us this capacity to love. And in a nutshell, that's who God is. He is a father, he is a creator, he is a provider, he is a protector. He sustains us, and he is love. So this is the 5-minute summary, I guess, of who God is. So out of this, there's a line in a song, and it says, "Who is man that you should be concerned about us, or you should notice us?" What is man? If God made all this stuff and is this all-powerful person who created everything, why should he notice man? And it goes into this concept of God being love and the spirit that he gave us when he created man. Next week, we're going to talk about why God really considers us and wants us, what the basis of this whole Christian story is. And it kind of goes into love. And I'm going to do this in 5 minutes. All right? Hey, that's the message for today. Think about this. Because when you hear this concept, God, what I've explained is the biblical concept of who God is. Not a force, not an it, not a concept, but a person. Kind of. All right, guys, have a great week. FL Compass Church. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And for all the updates, www.flcompasschurch.org. And before I sign off, if you have questions, send them to me. You can send them to me on Facebook. You can send them to me on any of these 4 platforms. You can also text them to me. Check out the contact information on the website. You can email them. And keep those questions coming. I'll see you Wednesday. And I have kind of an interesting talk we're going to give to a question that was asked on an issue that seems really, really relevant for today. See you Wednesday.